Welcome to Jumanji, all my favorite people. We're talking the brand new Jumanji movie. Yes, this is the sequel, the reboot, the remake. It's kind of all those put together because this is pretty much a sequel to the original Jumanji. Is it like totally tied in? Do you need to see the original? No, but there are some clever nods to the original that I really appreciate in this film. And overall, I'm surprised. I really enjoyed this movie. I found it to be one of the most fun times at the movies that I've had this year. And to me, I think in the long run, this will be a really nice piece to the original Jumanji. And I know that might be saying a lot, but I really think you guys need to give this movie a try. I don't think the trailers give this movie any sorts of justice. This film is very unique to the style, a little bit different than the original Jumanji, but holds that same heartfelt stuff that we got in the original Jumanji, and a lot of family fun in this film. I mean, this is a total family action adventure film that really just amps it up to 12 and has a ton of fun with the concept of this. Of course, you know, now it's a video game instead of a board game, and the way that they have that interacted into the film really worked as well. Overall, again, I'm really impressed with what they did with this new Jumanji film, and personally, I kind of want to see more into this world. But I mean, come on, you know, we got Kevin Hart, Dwayne Johnson, Karen Gillan, and Jack Black. Let me tell you this, Jack Black almost steals the whole entire movie. He is fantastic in here, and I really wish we got more Jack Black in movies, but I'm really happy that he was like perfect for the role of this, and I think Jack Black was phenomenal. But that doesn't go against any of the other cast members in here, because the other cast members in here are fantastic. Each of them has their moment to shine. Karen Gillan is great. I mean, she's Nebula. I like her in Guardians and whatnot, but I think this is where she shines. She has great humor, great action, and she just works for the role, and she embodies Ruby Roundhouse. And then going from Dwayne Johnson and Kevin Hart, I love their chemistry. That was the one savior for Central Intelligence, because I didn't really like the movie, but I thought this outing was 10 times better. Their chemistry works, and these two guys just need to keep working together, because you feel the chemistry between them. They totally work. The laughs bounce off them, and they're great. But like I said, the whole cast, each and every one of them had their moment to shine multiple times, where I was either laughing out loud with my gut busting, gut hurting, smile the whole time. And that's something that this film had me doing. This film had me smiling from beginning to end, and I really just enjoyed the film overall. Really enjoyed this film. And, you know, yeah, I can say there's cons. It's a little cheesy at moments because of some of the dialogue with them being teenagers and adult bodies. Does it work all the time? Most of the time, yes, but sometimes it doesn't. It kind of makes it a little cringeworthy or awkward. At least that's how it was for me. And also some of the action sequences, while some were actually pretty well filmed, some of them could have been a bit better. So like again, I said, some of it's cheesy. The villain overall is non-existent. It's just but I really have to say this, where films have really exposition heavy scenes, where every film hasn't. I think that's one of the hardest parts of a film to do. Since this is a video game, they actually have an exposition scene in here, but it makes fun of it in a very clever way, because this, of course, they're in a video game. It's very clever how they did that, and they play the part of these video games. It's very unique to say that style, and I really liked it. There's also quite a couple nods to actual other movies. Maybe there's a couple nods to it that I felt like I noticed, and some other movies as well. And of course, Jumanji, the original, there is some nods to it as well that I mentioned before. I would like to say I wanted a tiny bit more nods to it, but I thought it was just enough that if you've never seen the first Jumanji, maybe you go back and watch it, you're like, oh wow, that's really cool. And yes, I'm saying some people have never seen Jumanji. That's true, because new kids who have never seen the original Jumanji are going to be seeing this Jumanji for the first time when their parents introduce them this holiday season, and they're going to be like, yeah, that's really cool. I want to go watch the original. And I think that's what this movie does great. It stands on its own, but it's also a great companion piece to the original Jumanji. I really like this new Jumanji film, and I want to see what they continue with. I like these main characters. I like the kids. I thought they were really unique. But, you know, if we never got another sequel, that's fine with me. Film didn't even feel like a cash grab. I think the jokes worked most of the time. The action's very well done, and I think overall this is a film that's going to keep you smiling from beginning to end. Some minor cons, but really it doesn't take away from all the fun in this film, and I can't wait to go see Jumanji again. I'm really like dying because now I want to go see it again. I did not expect this film to be that well done. I had some high hopes to it, but not this much to know it's probably one of the most fun times I've had at the theaters this year. So I hope you guys go check it out this Christmas season. Please go check it out. Do not just wipe it away because of the trailers or because you're such a diehard fan of the original. I promise you, you're gonna have a ton of fun with Jumanji. Welcome to the jungle. So with all that said, I'm gonna give this film a B+. Again, I'm surprised. The trailers had me intrigued, but never to much of an extent of thinking this is going to be one of my favorite films of this year. I really enjoyed this film. I think it's a ton of fun, and I hope you guys go check it out. And I hope you guys liked it. But if you guys got to catch this early screening as well, if you're an Amazon Prime member, please comment down below and tell me what you guys think of this film. What are your hopes for it? What are your excitement level? Are you excited for it if you haven't seen it yet? And of course, guys, if you're new, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you guys never miss a video. And of course, guys, make sure to look for more videos soon. Make sure to go check us out down below at sandwichjohnfilms so you guys can find some more giveaways and advanced screenings, because we're doing tons of them around this season, because you got All the Money in the World coming up, you got Pitch Perfect 3, The Post, tons of other films coming up, and guys, of course, Star Wars The Last Jedi is coming out on Thursday night, and you guys will be getting my review that night, very late, because I'm seeing it at a later showing, but I cannot wait to talk about it, guys. And you might be having some Star Wars videos pop up here and there throughout the rest of this week, but of course, guys, thank you guys so much for all the support. You guys are all the best, and I can't wait to hear what your guys' thoughts are on this new Jumanji film. But until next time, stay classy and have a great rest of your day.